Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Alright, welcome everyone. This is not the first game, but this is my first game today. Welcome everyone to the TITA DOTA 2 summer tournament. It's a Italian tournament, and it's an amateur level. I believe the ticket is free if you are an Italian player. I'm not sure how that works, but tickets shouldn't be too expensive anyway. If you want to watch it for free, if it actually causes anything, you could watch it through we have a whole list of casters, different casters doing different games, and I'll be doing this game obviously, so you can watch it through my Twitch TV channel, and that's just Twitch TV Balsi Tofu. That's Balsi with TOUFU, and you can follow me on Twitter as well. Follow my Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, all those kind of stuff. And anyway, we'll jump right into the game. Early on to the banning phase. Last Shrek will be banned out by OIP, and all these names are so hard to pronounce. And it's NiO, but somehow it comes out different. NiO bans out Tachis and Undying, and Phantom Lancer will be banned out pretty earlier on, honestly. Usually, if you follow me on the American scene, of course we watch a lot of Western Dota 2 League, and of course the Amateur Dota 2 League. Usually we do see Phantom Lancer getting picked up, banned out in the later phase, not so earlier on. But anyway, these two teams may have did some research, that's why we see the Techies ban. First picking up from Osceni in Pyjamas will be Queen of Pain. It's a hero that we have not seen for a long while, honestly, especially if you've been watching a lot through my channel. Most of the time in Amateur Dota 2 League, Queen of Pain is always banned out. The first 4 ban is always standard: Queen of Pain, Undying, Last Shrek, and Gyrocopter. But NiO will go on and pick up 2 supports with their double pick, picking up the Lion and the Disruptor. So they do have a significant amount of ganking abilities. The 2 support, of course, picking up with Glimpse and Static Storm, extremely good to kill the Queen of Pain, or the mobile mid heroes, which people are like now. The Queen of Pain, the Storm, Puck. Of course, Storm not so much, but Queen of Pain and Puck definitely very, very favorite heroes right now to go in the mid lane or even on the off lane. And Disruptor, very good hero to deal with them, glimpsing them back into the Static Storm, an excellent way to deal with them. And of course the blink hacks from the Lion does very, very well. There's no cast animation required, almost instant. Hex is always instant, so that works very, very well against Queen of Pain. So we do have the Lion, and of course the Shadow Shaman, who naturally has the Hex ability, but because Shadow Shaman not exactly a very favorite hero right now, does not contribute as much as the Lion is able to during team fights and pickoffs. But definitely Shadow Shaman a much more push oriented hero, and Abaddon will be picked up by OIP, and that's not something we see very often. So, but then again, we have been, if you watch a lot through my channel, we definitely focus a lot on the North American scene. And about 2 weeks ago I did a tournament in Malaysia, and you could see the meta is, though similar, it still has its own differences. The preferred support is always different. We don't see the American teams run a lot of like the other game. We see the Malaysian teams enjoy the Tide Hunter much more. They like Trend Protector too, though we don't see that being picked up a lot in North America. Gyrocopter will now be
10
banned out,
seconds,
so
10
we'll go back
seconds
to the
remaining.
standard few bans, banning out the
5
core.
seconds remaining.
There's only Spectre is left now.
Reserve
Preferred
time.
carry in the current meta, of course, Phantom Lancer, Gyrocopter, PL, Shadow Fiend. And now 2 of them has already been banned out, and the Silencer will be banned out to prevent the
Radiant team
counter
ban.
initiation. Especially, we can see they are probably going towards a more teamfight orientated lineup right now. Disruptor does very well. Very low cooldown for a pretty decent ultimate with Static Storm.
10 seconds
I believe it
remaining.
is 80 seconds on the cooldown. Okay, it's 90, 80,
5
70,
seconds
it drops
remaining.
down. And the Magnus has been banned out as well, so they
Dire
want to
team
prevent
ban.
more team fight abilities. That's what OIP is going towards, and of course it makes sense. If a Magnus gets a good RP off onto like 3 or 4 heroes and a Static Storms drop on top of it, you technically just lost that team fight straight away.
10 seconds.
Especially if Disruptor, if the perfect combo of course would be an RP into the kinetic field with a Static Storm,
Dire team
and
pick.
you would be taking a lot of damage, no abilities, and you would just melt very quickly. Dazzle has been banned now. That is a pretty interesting ban, but considering that OIP has not picked up any support, I guess Dazzle is a pretty good ban. Considering the team looks like they're relying on significant amount of burst right now from Lion and Disruptor, the 2 supports itself, and they're going on the ganking. They want to jump in, burst the hero
10
down and run
seconds
away.
remaining.
They don't want to stay there for too long, and Dazzle will definitely be something
5
that annoys
seconds
them. If
remaining.
he manages to drop a Shadow Grave down, then you have like 5 seconds that you're not able to kill the hero. You need to stay there to kill the hero, and then Queen of Pain may be able to just pick a few of your supports off or pick your carry off, and that's not what you want in a gank. You want to go in, you want to come out, go in, get the kill, and then come out and leave without losing anything, hopefully. So the Dazzle is a pretty good ban coming up from NiO right there. And Anti-Mage has been picked up, so it's not exactly the core carry we see a lot. Usually Anti-Mage is often picked up to as a counter towards Medusa, but that's in 6.83. Not so much in the current meta, but
10 seconds
still a
remaining.
very viable split pushing hero. Though the Queen of Pain does
5
deal
seconds
with
remaining.
split pushers pretty okay. Not the best hero to deal with it, but
Reserve
definitely
time.
able to, especially if she is able to farm Hairgun Scepter quick enough. It always works well. Yeah, it says here free to view for Italian players. I guess it means if you play in the tournament, because if you play in the tournament you get the ticket automatically. Central Warrunner is big up, so that will be an so it will be an offlane Central Warrunner, that's very likely, or it could be a core Central Warrunner too. We do realize the European teams prefer to run the Central Warrunner as a core instead of a support. You look at Narvi, or you look at Burning United, or even NIP, Ninjas in Pyjamas themselves, they ran the Central Warrunner as a core. You don't see that very often in the North American scene. Usually it's always on the off lane. But there is still a possibility the Abaddon could go on the off lane and the Central Warrunner onto on the safe lane core. Not entirely impossible, and that would give them 2 very heavy cores for them to bring down. And of course Abaddon not heavily reliant on being silent. He can still charge in, and even if he gets stuck with a disruption, once borrowed time triggers, he heals back to full and the static storm is over, then Abaddon can continue to start
10
killing everyone.
seconds remaining.
A Clockwork has been picked up by NiO, so that very likely
5
an
seconds
offlane hero,
remaining.
though the potential to go mid as well. I don't think Clockwork does very well against Queen of Pain, but the possibility is still there. They are on the dire side, so it is slightly safer towards gank. Interestingly, OIP will pick up a Bloodseeker. So they do have 3 cores already. So I don't think Abaddon will be a core hero right now. It's very likely going to be the 4th position support. Always the potential to transition into a
10
semi-carry.
seconds remaining.
Now going to the
5
finer
seconds
ban
remaining.
phase, where NiO and OIP will look to ban
Reserve
something
time.
that the opponent is lacking. OIP is only lacking a support, honestly, so they're going to ban up a teamfight oriented
Radiant
support,
team
banning out the
ban.
Witch Doctor. and we're gonna see what they want to do. Who they want to ban out. It looks like NiO is missing a mid hero or an offlaner. It can go either way. They could send the Clockwork mid and pick up something else to combo with the team fight if they want to.
5 seconds remaining.
And of course they do have the anti-mage, which requires significant amount of protection. Actually not so much. They have 3 melee heroes. They will actually ban out the Storm Spirit, figuring out it's very likely going to be a mid hero that NiO is lacking, so they will ban out the Storm Spirit, which is still a pretty good pick, especially late in the game. Especially considering Disruptor is on their side, not against them. The Bloodseeker works pretty okay with Storm Spirit, able to track him down much easier if he's low on health. Anti-Mage will not actually be having too much of a problem, considering if the offlaner is going to be Centaur Warrior or Bloodseeker. As long as he maintains a good distance, he should be pretty safe. There's no range hero to really harass him whatsoever, so that's one issue they have. 3 melee heroes running into a Static Storm, running into a Clockwork Cog. These are all problems that they're gonna have to deal with, and I'm not too sure whether OIP realizes this. The only range they have right now is the Queen of Pain, so Clockwork is actually gonna have a really nice time offlane if he goes offlane. None of them are actually going to be able to put a lot of pressure on him, especially once you hit like level 3 or 4. It's a reasonable amount of rocket damage and good levels into Cog and Battery Assault. You don't want your melee supports running towards a level 3 or 4 Clockwork. Once he traps you in the Cog with a Battery Assault, that's a kill. And your other cores, which are on melee, won't be able to help you much, since you're in a Cog. So I do think picking up a range support is a important thing to do. If they're running the Bloodseeker on the offlane, they won't be able to run a jungler hero, because they need the Bloodseeker needs something to be able to fall back to. So a Shadow Fiend will be picked up by NiO. Pretty standard, I guess. There's not many other things to be picked up right there. Simply because that's just Puck or Shadow Fiend, and I don't actually think Puck does well, because Puck has burst damage but not sufficient enough to burst down Centaur Warrior or Abaddon, or even a reasonably farmed Bloodseeker. Shadow Fiend on the other hand, with the right items, will be able to do that. And NiO, I do think they could go greedy and go for an Enigma, or if they're really crazy, they could try an Earthshaker and just try to farm the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend, of course, if you are trapped by the fissure, you know, they will actually go for a control star Rubik, and Rubik of course does very well against Clockwork, so that's a very smart pick. It is a range support as well, so the range support definitely able to deal with the Clockwork as well. Once he drops out of Cog, you can just lift him up and throw him out of Cog, throw him behind his Cog even, and let's see how that goes. But a very good pick there. The Rubik, reasonable amount of control as well for a support, and quite a nice amount of things to steal. Cog, Static Storm is always good. Glimpse is always amazing to pick up, and of course any skill from Lion, except for Mana Drain, but any other skill from Lion would always be good. So anyway, a quick look through. We have TITA, I guess. 5G would be an easier way to call it, though I do believe that might be a sponsor. But TITA is on the Rubik. We have fucked this game on the Queen of Pain. A Water Wing dropped out very early on by the Clockwork actually.
30 seconds to battle.
A Y on the Bloodseeker, Shadow Fae on the Abaddon, and up top on the offlane will be Green Ghost, so the Centaur Warrior will be going onto the offlane. Ghetto on the Shadow Fiend on the Dire side for NiO. Zihon on the Disruptor, Gerpi on the Lion, and on the offlane we do have Cthulhu on the Clockwork, and the safe lane, I'm not sure whether this is an I or an L, but Lori, let's just go with L. Lori on the anti-mage, going up on the safe lane, protected by Z-Horn. And it looks like, okay, Gerpy just might be just helping block the lane. I'm not too sure whether he's gonna stay in the lane to attempt something. But fuck, this game will be going up against Ghetto, and Lion will be rotating back top to help that lane up. Interestingly, the ward is dropped down defensively instead of trying to block the cam. This ward is dropped down here, doing a very good job blocking up the large cam and the pool cam as well. And so far, I'm getting a deny off pretty early. Not too much that it could deal with so far. No skills being skilled up for now. And the wave will actually go right underneath the tower, so Cthulhu will be getting a significant amount of experience right there. Definitely a level 1, maybe even 1.5. Actually just 1. No, the second wave will come very near to the tower, so he's pretty much safe. And the cock will be used to burn some mana from AY as well. And Green Ghost's actually getting really low already. Haven't even got his level 1 yet. So no denies coming up from Ira. Right now, the Green Ghost may even go down. I think he's dead. And Anti-Mage will actually blink in to finish that kill. And First Blood goes the way of NiO and Lori getting the kill right there. Definitely the situation you would love the most. The Anti-Mage farming and just coming in for the last hit on the hero. A gigantic creep. And without the block on the pool cam, they are actually going to be able to drag this full range of creep. And I think the Centaur Warrunner is going to be falling back a lot. Cthulhu is already level 3. Centaur Warrunner is just level 2 right now. He will get this last creep and he will not be getting anything from this wave. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And once again, Cthulhu doing a very good job dropping a card, burning some mana from AY. And Abaddon's coming in right now. Cock is off cooldown for 8 seconds right there. And Battery Assault is now being used. And Shadowface getting really low. The Cock is cooling down in 2 seconds. Cock is ready actually. If he does manage to trap this could be a kill right now. He's not even going to need to use the Cock. And now AY is going to come in. He's going to have the Cock right now. He's going to break away. Maybe not enough mana. I don't think the Radiant know this. He's going to be able to just actually walk away from this and salve himself up. And up top, as you can see, Centaur Warrunner still struggling. Stuck with level 2. Clockwork got a kill right there, so he's now level 4. And the stun now comes in on Green Ghost. A little bit of mana drain, but immediately taken away by the fork. Z-Horn has actually rotated down mid. He has actually rotated away after the pull. They are actually doing a very good job right now. And the cam has actually healed up to full. Healers, annoying. We'll be able to pull another wave away, so Green Ghost will continue to fall behind in experience. He just picked up his level 3. And Clockwork is probably almost level 5. Yes, he is almost level 5 right there. And the Sentries has actually successfully dewarded that. So Clockwork Cthulhu is going to start to be harassed at least. But he already has the level he needs. At level 4 he is at a very safe level where he can engage and pull back. Okay, we do have some lag issues coming out probably from the anti-mage. She's the one that pauses it. But anyway, Cthulhu is now in a level where he is happy enough to just sit and take experience. Oh, he's actually just gonna unpause it very quickly. What? That was weird. I actually don't understand them. They're speaking Italian very likely, so I don't have the luxury of understanding Italian whatsoever. Anyway, Green Ghost will get engaged upon to Earth Spike. No hacks coming out yet. Okay, not enough level, but he will take a significant amount of harassment. But he's about to get about 300 goals away to complete his Trunko Boots, and once that is available, he will be able to be much more aggressive. Regeneration Rune picked up by Cthulhu on his bottle. Very lucky guy, honestly. And the bottle will come in for Ghetto right here, who is doing pretty okay against the Queen of Pain. Both have not received any support from any of their support, but he's doing pretty okay. I think the Queen of Pain is winning the lane by a slight bit, but the good thing for them is that Clockwork isn't losing his lane, and Clockwork, I would say, actually winning his lane. He got a kill from this tri-lane, though it's the defensive tri-lane. He did get a kill out of that, and they did get a kill or two, actually. No, just one kill out of Green Ghost as well. So they are sort of winning the top and bottom lane. So as long as Ghetto doesn't die in the mid lane, he should be okay. Not too sure whether he's going to go greedy and go for a Midas after his Wing of Aquila, or is he even going for the Aquila? And right now a potential cock is already being used. He is in danger right now, and the Blood Right will be dropped but fails to catch him. Regeneration Rune being popped to gain full mana. He's being lifted up and thrown back right now. Cock is available in 3 seconds. He's trying to run the other way. Cthulhu in big danger here. The cock now being dropped. He is... oh, he actually traps himself. He's bottling himself up and he's going to TP away. No lift available for 7 seconds. Cthulhu is actually going to be able to get away from that, and very, very well played from Cthulhu. Dragging up just enough for him to TP away. And Zihon has actually TP'd down to try to protect him and try to save him a little bit. And he actually did not go back to base. He just TP'd to the T2. It's not even going to waste any time in the farm that he is going to be able to get. And even with just Geppy up here, Green Ghost is being harassed significantly, and he is still about... okay, he's going to pick up a haste. So a gank on the Shadow Fiend is... oh, he's actually not going to try. He's just going to go back up top. And Shadow Fiend is actually bottle crawling, I believe. And Queen of Pain was actually pretty low considering she used up her whole bottle. Or did someone stole... no, she did get the bounty rune. So fuck this game, actually used up the whole bottle to heal up to full. So he was pretty low. He's level 6 though. Very, very even here, and jumps up forward. Ghetto gets harassed down, and Ghetto now turn around trying to get a kill on fuck this game. He will pick something up. Oh, that was a bad salve. But he used the salve on the poison. He forgot about the Shadow Strike. He will take up a Tango. Why is he not picking up his bottle? Okay, he will not pick up his bottle. And Clockwork is coming in as well. Will reveal the smoke. Oh, Cthulhu. Such a lucky guy this game. And he may even be able to track Shadow. Oh, he won't do that. He will wait for the raise. And the hook will now be used. No mana. But 5G is in big danger right there. And Cthulhu will get that kill. And such a lucky guy, honestly. He walks into that, and now the Hex comes out and fuck this game. We need 2 raids, 3 raids. Nope, just 1. Now he will just farm up the whole creep and force fuck this game back. This game will bottle herself up, so she is still pretty healthy. And looks like Geppy may just try to secure this rune for Shadow Fiend. No, he's just going to rotate back top, and Trunko Boots available. So Santoran is going to have a battle day right now. As we know, Clockwork is already level 6. We saw that first hook coming up, getting the kill. And now Geppy is coming in from the back. This could be a potential kill right now. The first spike connects from a far, far distance. And Mana Drain is being used to ensure that there is no stun. And the Hex will connect as the second one. Ivory trying to secure this kill. Ultimate being used. He's not going to blink in. Not available. Level 1. So it's not going to be able to bring the Centaur War Runner. That was so very close though. One more right click from any one of them. Still bottle crawling. And the Crow will return with his bottle and his Wing of Aquila. And that will be a significant amount of damage boost for him. Cthulhu will return back to the bottom. AY is doing pretty fine, though not as good as the Anti-Mage. Granted, Anti-Mage almost had a free farm lane. AY not so much. AY actually lost one of his support in lane. And constantly getting harassed by the Caucus as well. Ivory doing a pretty good job down mid, and now they will try will blink away from that instead of taking the harassment from Ghetto. Ghetto will take 2 races, just 1 actually. More right clicks, 1 more race. Oh, that missed race would have killed fuck this game, and that would just make the game even better. That would mean NiO would have taken the lead in all the lanes. AY really needs to start rotating right now. He can't stay in this lane any longer. Now pulling in 1 full lane of creeps down under again. Centaur Warrunner does have his ultimate right now. Stampede is definitely very important. But we're getting a lot of gold out of this lane. He's actually almost completing, just 1,000 gold away from Battle Fury. That's a very quick Battle Fury actually.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He did get 1 kill, I believe. He has 1 kill. Ghetto. Oh, jumps in. Fuck this game. Use the ultimate. Finishes off Ghetto right there. And the Stampede will be used to run away. And AY will now come in with the ultimate. Will get that kill. However, Cthulhu now trapping Fuck this game with no mana. Blinks available. Blinks away to the other side. And will be able to get away. So there will be a 2 for nothing. Unless someone gets caught right here. Shadow Fae manages to back away from that. And that is a pretty big swing goal. A very predictive drum. There wasn't even a ward or anything. Oh, okay. That's probably the... Not Blood Right. Terse. That was the one that spotted the opponents. 2 of them over there. And right now, up top, we do have a... Not really a man fight. Just exchanging some right clicks on each other. Burning away some of his mana. And Ari continues to lead this farming chart. Doing a pretty good job thus far, and now a rotation will be coming top to try to get a kill on him.
Radiant's bottom
He may
tower
actually be
is
tempted
under
to
attack.
jump in on T-Bet or TB. Anti-Mage will actually, for the first time, being harassed and kept out of his
Radiant's
farming
bottom
lane.
tower is
Will
under
not be
attack.
able to do much right now. So they do manage to slow his farm down a little bit. Otherwise, we may have seen a 11 or 12 minutes Battle Fury. And that is very major. We usually see 12 minutes is a pretty standard pro game time, I guess, for anti-mage, with not so much kills. Big station of units right there. No static storm available yet. Glimpse is available, so the charge in will be able to glimpse back to back. Now coming up, showing himself, and coming up from the top, Bloodrike. Ultimate from the Bloodseeker immediately being used. And Bloodseeker AY has been trapped. Stun comes out. AY goes down first. Every gets the kill and now even gets a second kill. Every's still alive right there. 3 for nothing this engagement. The Glimpse coming back now. Maybe even turning into 4. Shadow Fae getting harassed up. No barrel time. He will definitely go down right there. And that's a double kill for Ghetto. And that's a major failure, gang there. 4 heroes coming up to try to get the kill on Ari. Instead of getting the kill, 4 of them went down. And that's just terrible. The only good thing they can take out of that is that Anti-Mage only got 1 support. 1 assist, I mean. And he didn't actually get a lot of gold out of that. But he did complete his Battle Fury from his farm right now. And he is able to stay in lane. They didn't even force him back to lane. And one of the supports just self him up and he goes back into farming. His Battle Fury is completed now and Green Ghost is back into lane. Not doing able to do much. Continue to take some harassment. Mana burning. That's about all they can do. What a disastrous fight right there though. And Cthulhu now. So Ghetto will be going towards a mechanism. Very close towards 1 as well. Cthulhu now looking for a chance to jump on someone. We'll have a quick look up. Building up a casual Yasha
Dire's
soon
bottom tower is under
on AY. And quarterstaff being picked up by Fuck this game. So it looks like he's going for an Occult Malevolence and mechanism, as we've seen. Battle Fury almost completed right here, and no other significant items being picked up right there. It picks up a Belt of Strength. That's probably for his boots, for his power threats though. Yes, the Glyph of Haste is right there. So right now the Shadow Fiend, after giving away a kill in the around, I think around like 7 or 8 minutes, he has now got 2 return kills right there. Double kill up top. And so a disconnected Jihan. Closing in on his level 6, both supports. Abaddon only 4. Rubik also closing in on his 6. So then everyone needs to get their 6 now. Once those comes out, we could be able to see more team fight. Borrowed time. And of course, spell steal. Very key to turn things around. And the game will continue.
Many thanks.
And right now an engagement coming in from the back. Cthulhu trying to get it. I think he was already spotted actually. The stun does connect on him right now. The Hex now follows up. And Anti-Mage will just blink into the Stampede will be used. And the Cock will be dropped. Immediately burning the mana away from Shadowface. Still trying to get a kill on Greencast right now. He's still trapped on the back. Okay, nothing's gonna follow up right there. Fuck, this game will jump in and finishes off the Lion. But expending all his mana. Allowing Mana Void to just kill her. Pick her off immediately, and Cthulhu will be able to back away from that. So a mid hero for support, still a win for NiO. And as we are talking about that, Shadowfiend is just free farming mid, completing his goal for his mechanism, picking up the recipe for the mechanism as well, and even doing a significant amount of damage on the tower. Maybe even I'm not gonna be able to finish up. There's 2 more kills right there, and now 3 heroes get her up top. No AY up top though. And Clockwork coming in from the back. Cocks are being dropped right now. They do trap them there. And barriers are not being used thus far. Now it's being used. Anti-Mage jumps in and potentially burns out all the mana away. Abaddon still no ultimate. So the Cash Green Ghost glimpses back and he will go down. And once again, the tree gang fails to get anyone. And down mid, Shadowfiend actually managed to get a kill. Solo kill even, and now Fuck This Game is looking to come in to finish him off. The mechanism is nowhere close. Fuck This Game has to back off. Anti-Mage, oh no, actually Z-Home was the one TPing in. Will blink away. And Ghetto will pick up a rune, so he will be able to just heal back to full again. And the mechanism is completed right now. Significant amount of armor boost for them, and they will take the top T1 as well. Glyph is being expanded after the T1 got brought down in mid by Ghetto. And the tower will go down. Anti-Mage gets that last hit. Very well timed and well played. It's now 3-10 in favor of NiO, and a significant amount of movement speed boost from someone. That's because Anti-Mage is farming the jungler, I guess. Not too sure why. He's actually going to pick towards a Vermeer's offering instantly, and the hook will come in. This time on Grigos catches 2 of them though, and not exactly in the prime position. Ultimate is being used right now, and Gappy will come in. The Mana Void is being used, not enough to bring it down once again. They will get a return kill on Gringos. It will be the offlaner for the offlaner, but everyone is forced to back away as well. 2 ultimate being expanded. Actually 3 ultimate being expanded, attempting to bring down the Bloodseeker right there, but AY will be able to get away from that. Gringos is never ever going to be able to complete his Blink Dagger. And the major thing, Static Storm is now up and available. Abaddon is still stuck halfway through, not even halfway through his level 6, and Disruptor has disconnected again. They're having some internet issues, maybe a Luxembourg server, I'm not too sure, but they have disconnected once again. Hopefully we don't get one of the teams that complains about pauses. No, we get that sometimes in Amateur Dota 2 League. Some teams just, especially when they're losing, their jerks. Well, that's Dota 2 players in general. But anyway, did I ticket the game? Let me just double check. Okay, we did ticket the game. I just wanted to make sure. The first time I'm actually hosting the lobby, because in Amateur Dota 2 League we don't host the lobby, the captains host the lobby, so the other one that are used to it. Anyway, Shadowface still about 450 experience away from his Baroque time, and he really needs that. It's about 5,000 gold experience lead and about 7,500 experience lead. They will now actually smoke up 3 of them smoke up, not spotted by any wards whatsoever. But fuck this game, will find someone. Occam 11's not available, so he won't be able to pick off the anti-mage. And looks like they see the anti-mage up top. I just don't think they have the ability to bring him down unless Bloodseekers gets rupture off first. They need to wait for AY. AY has been revealed by someone or something. And he's actually going to TP out. He realized something is wrong. And just in time, they will TP away. Will actually continue his farm regardless. And they will lose the bottom T1 because of that smoke gang. And nothing is working out right now for OIP. They're in a desperate situation. Their smoke needs to work, but it's not working. And they're desperately trying to make something work. And Zihon is actually gonna wait here for anyone trying to TP in, and he's just gonna glimpse them back home. It's going to be a T1 trade for a T1, but it may be potential that they may actually lose a T2. They are actually going to try to defend this T1. Shadowfin is going to TP in. A lift comes out. Bloodrise drop down. Does get himself silenced up, but the cock comes in and traps all 3. Ultimate being thrown out for Cthulhu, and Ghetto gets out the Requiem. Finishes off 3 hero, and there will be an ultra kill for Ghetto. And the final hero is being picked off somewhere. Oh no, Clockwork actually finishes out AU, and that's a 5 for nothing. Did they even get the tower? Another pause comes up again. I'm not too sure whether they get the tower or was it a deny. Oh my god, Disruptor is constantly disconnecting, and Disruption wasn't even used. I think that's because he TP'd to the T2 in the back. It was only 3 heroes. The Lion, the Shadow Fiend, and the Clockwork. The Clockwork did a very, very massively good job. Cthulhu trapping 3 heroes inside the cock with the battery assault and allowing Ghetto to just get off the 3-man Requiem right under him, and he just vaporizes 3 heroes. And once again, the lack of borrow time really setting Abaddon back behind. He's not able to get his borrow time off, and just not able to get much done, because every time Abaddon wants to go in, fight, lose a lot of health, tank up a lot of damage, get borrow time off, and then start fighting again. But he's just not able to get his level 6. He is constantly lagging behind right now. And let's just have a look at his levels. Everyone else is 7. He is really falling behind. And Shadow Fiend, after giving away an early first kill, actually he didn't give away first blood, but he gave away a double kill to the Queen of Pain when he was farming the jungler. It's now leading 8-1, and it looks like they will just pressure down. Ghetto will just try to farm this up. And no border charges, going for a SNY, or it could be a casual Yasha into a BKB. Does make sense for a BKB to deal with. And AM will actually finish off. Ivory gets the tower in mid T2 as well. Tranquil Boots now completed. And let's just have a quick look. Casual Yasha on AY, probably still trying to work towards his... Not very close actually, but it looks like we're gonna have a fight very soon. There is really no item on anyone. And Green Ghost might finally be able to complete his Blink Dagger. And AY in danger right now, gets hexed up, the Battery Assault comes in, and the race will finish him off. Ghetto gets the kill again. Godlike is the streak given to him right now, potentially going to be on the Godlike. Blade Mail completed in Cthulhu. The rope is flying out. Gappy with Tranquil Boots, Zihon with nothing. Arcane Boots, of course, Offering, and Casual Yasha and Battle Fury. Very good farm from Ivory right here. He is doing really good. And Casual Yasha, so actually SNY will be picked up by Ghetto. That's pretty interesting. And Disruptor has disconnected again. They do have significant internet issues on the one guy, and he is a stand-in though, so hopefully they won't have that problem the next game, or however way they want to build that. But anyway, Ghetto Gappy getting really close to his Blink Dagger, and Disruptor not so much. They're speaking Italian, but I'm assuming the 10 minute. He's probably talking about pause time. I can't remember. Let me check my email. Let me check my email. I remember blah 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 blah. I actually don't see it. I don't see it, but as long as both teams aren't making too much noise about it, I'm not gonna care. Oh, okay, Malevolence actually finally completed on the Queen of Pain, and that is a major pickup. And we do have some massive TP coming in, but I don't think they actually know the Roshan is going on. A lot of sentry was being dropped down to ensure this Roshan goes uncontested. And it will go uncontested. The way of the Dire and Ghetto will be the one that picks the Aegis of Immortal up. And Green Ghost gets really close. He gets picked out though. And Rubik will now deward the Sentry Ward. And they do know now he's here. He gets very close. 100 gold away. He's just gonna sit in his base and wait for his 100 gold. Hopefully. Clockwork is being pinked out, and Green Ghost is just gonna sit behind. He is very close, and Ghetto is just gonna walk into this. The Clockwork comes in again on the back, catches 2 right now. Green Ghost gets burst down low, and he thus goes down, and the ultimate finger is given to AY, and he does get burst out. Shadow Fiend now with Borrow Time already being used up. Shadow Fae will still get burst out. Ghetto gets really low. Mechanism is being popped, but Aegis is still available. Oh man, Green Ghost. That is just so sad. He's now he lost gold again, and he will require more gold to pick up his Blink Dagger. That Static Storm wasn't even used right there. And Anti-Mage wasn't there as well. It was a 4-on-5. And that's just how much of a lead they have right now. It's now way past 15,000.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Going up onto the 18,000 mark, and the experience about the same as well. 18, 17, 18,000 gold lead. And Ghetto will just try to force this issue. He does have the Aegis. He's not exactly too worried about this. And Rupture will be used, so they did manage to bait up the Rupture. And Ghetto is actually still perfectly alive and healthy. He's about to complete this BKB as well. Anti-Mage pushes in the top lane. Actually, okay, he's not going to split push. Just gonna back away, and Ghetto manages to get his mechanism up and ready. And we'll now start chipping down on the T3. Does not have the ultimate though. More face board, and the hook comes in from far away, and Cthulhu may be able to get that kill on Tibet. Throws him out, but the Blood Right goes off, but not sufficient enough to kill anyone. And Ghetto will stand behind right now, just tanking up everything. He does have the Aegis. He still has the Aegis. He is going to force the issue. 1 kill right there. Mechanism is being popped to keep everyone alive and healthy. The Blink comes in, and the Hex comes in to fuck this game. They need to burst him down very quickly. Stack Storm is being used. Pushed away by the Cock. Gets really low, and fuck this game just goes down. And this is a disastrous fight coming out and continuing. Ghetto's still alive even. The Double Rage now being used to bring him down, but the Aegis will be popped, and he will come back alive with full health. And this is the T3 for sure, and Anti-Mage is now actually here pushing along with this, and they will take a full lane of Rax. Uncontested, no one's able to contest this, and Anti-Mage will actually go mid and push the other T2, and Ghetto will now try to just stand his ground and take this Rax. Don't come near to me. Blood Right is being used, and does not catch anyone sadly. And as Green, he did get his Blink Dagger, and the Blink Dagger will be tried to use to finish Gappy. He does get the kill power. He will give away another kill as well, and AY traps in the middle, and Shadow Fae gets blessed away, and there will be 3 down for a support. And Anti-Mage brings forward all the way into the fountain, trying to get 1 kill, and AY gets a significant amount of damage from the Emerald. Sonic Wave being used, trying to finish off AY. He does manage to jump away. Clockwork drops out the Cock to push everyone away. He actually wants to go back in. Going to back away right now, and looks like the full team's going to back away. Actually, no, AM just going into the jungle to heal up. And they only lose 1, and they actually got a significant amount of kill rights there. 3 kills and probably a team wipe just now, and Ghetto will now TP back home, complete his BKB, flying up on the courier. Will actually go back. And item progression so far, casual Yasha on AY, building into a Blade Mail very soon. SNY completed on Ghetto with a mechanism and a BKB. He is now Manta Star available on Lori. Manta Star, Battle Fury, and Offering. Zihon is the standard 5th position with absolutely nothing at all. Looks like Ghetto is going to go for the Crystallis build, picking up the Broadsword. Gay P going for the Glimmer Cape, and Blink Dagger already available. And I wonder what Cthulhu is saving up for. He actually has a significant amount of gold as well. 1800 Blade Mail and 4 stuff available on the other side. Blink Dagger finally out on Gringos. Orchid Malevolence on Fuck This Game. And AY with a casual Yasha, probably building towards a Blade Mail next. But beyond that, that's about all they have right now, and this goal lead is going to be ridiculous. It is a 30,000 goal lead right now, and the experience is a 25,000 experience lead. And if you look at the levels, we have an 18, 16, and a 13, and the solo mid Queen of Pain is only 12. Even the Lion is above the level of the Bloodseeker, and that's just how bad they are doing right now. And the amount of farms just ridiculous. Let's have a look at goals per minute. 6, 6, 7, 7. Pretty good. Cthulhu jumps in from far away, catches 2 of them actually. No buybacks available from anyone, so bringing them down would be very key right now. AY gets really low. One more right click. No, both of them are going to be able to get away. Shadowface now the one in danger. Power time is being triggered, and Stand in Table gets burst down. And he steals the finger, but not being able to use it. I believe he was out of mana. No, he actually has the mana, but just probably wasn't able to do it. And this goes the second lane of Rags, and GG is now caught by Gringos. And it was indeed a very well played game. And Fuck This Game jumps in, trying to finish off Jihon, but he will get burst down anyway. And well played indeed. NiO takes this game, and they will proceed in the tournament. OIP will drop down to the losers bracket, and I'm not too sure what's the next game I'm gonna cast, but we will see you in the next game. Thank you very much for watching. And once again, my name is Bowsy Tofu. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. And if you are on my Twitch TV channel, the links to all my other pages are available below. And thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next game.